Get this out a wee bit for you. Try not to stop. I've noticed I'm looking down again, so I will try and get this right. Um, so basically, yeah, put the video about Schofield, and I'm just really, really annoyed because it's like after me doing the video the day about the celebrities, and I promise you, I knew nothing about this. It just popped up. It just came out of nowhere. Because I don't read the papers and I don't watch mainstream media. The big one. Gas or oil, I don't know. I don't watch the mainstream media, so it just came up and I'm like, what the fuck, man? And I understand people are saying, but it was just an older guy going with a younger boy. He was, you got to understand what grooming's all about. He was 15. He targeted him at 15. Met him at 15. I met him at a theatre thing, and we met him at a theatre thing, and Kilbus, and set him up a Twitter account. No, that doesn't. No. You don't do that. You don't do that. You know what I mean? He knew exactly what he was doing. You don't do shit like that, man. You know what I mean? Fuck's sake, man. Imagine if that was your daughter or your son and a grown-ass man, 60-year-olds. 60-year-old. So, and then I say it's on the guise of enhancing your career, What the fuck? Really? You know what I mean? It's like enhancing his career. That's what you do to him. What you done to him. No, that's not right. What other way do you want me to look at it? You know what I mean? It's like, did he fall in love with him? If he fell in love with him, he'd be still with him. Would you not? And he's a wife and children. You don't just leave your wife and children for a child. And because even whenever he says he did go with him 16, 17, whatever it was, whenever he decided to say, yes, this is when. But nobody knows, Probably all sorts of things signed. Trust me on that. All sorts of things so he can't say nothing. You know what I mean? This is what I mean. The guy don't have a voice, so he won't. And he's got to watch that. Nah. I can't say nothing about that, guys. I cannot say nothing about that. There's a victim here. There's a victim here. Believe you me. This is what I'm trying to say in my video. You know what I mean? Just because you can't, even the victim doesn't know he's a victim sometimes. Believe you me, that's one of the biggest scenarios. One of the biggest problems the police have is that children don't know they're victims. You got to understand that. I didn't know I was a victim. And you don't know. I went through fucking months and months. I had to smash the guy over the head. I had to do the guy damage to stop it. And then I got punished for it. Honestly, man. Honestly, Yeah, it's not nice. Different scenarios, okay? Totally different scenarios. But this is why I'm emotionally involved. And it's no till later, really. Because you don't know what they say or do. You really don't understand what goes on behind closed doors. These men convince younger ones that it's okay to be gay. Everybody's gay. When they're asking for, they're trying to get thingy. Starts off with a kiss. You know what I mean? You might want to hear some of this, because I can't be careful what I say. But that's how it starts off. And then when it get, and then you're saying, no, I mean, I like girls. And it persists. It persists. And it persists. It wears you down. It wears you down. Okay? Because you're a child. You don't know you're a child. You think you're a wee dude. Trust me, 14, 15, 13, don't have a clue. In their wee brains, they think they know everything. I did, I thought I could handle it. Punish him, move on, Then later on in life, it all comes back and hits you. No nice. And it can be different for everybody. It can be different for everybody. And I'm not saying, I don't know what happened. This is what I'm trying to say to you. All I know is Phillip Schofield, right? Famous Phillip Schofield met a 15-year-old boy who was totally in awe of him. And then proceeded to keep close contact and wait, apparently, until he was legal age. Got him a job beside him to keep that. And then when he was finished, discarded him. And then when the guy spoke out, sentenced him. That's what I see. Facts. Facts. You know? If anybody wants to stand behind this man, that's fair enough. You do what you want. That's my opinion. Entertainment purposes and educational fucking things only. It's really frustrating, you know? It's like nobody's listening. Again. Sorry if it's a bit windy. I don't know how bad it'll be on the mic. Ah, yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so I'm frustrated to say the least, you know what I mean? And then, you know, after me bringing the thing out about the celebrities, you know what I mean? 3-4 hours later, I look at the phone, you know? I can't lie to you guys. I would look stupid if I was like, you know, people around me, you know? Like I say, I had no clue. I thought that was the last we'd ever see of the guy. You know, this is what I'm trying to say in the video. I don't understand why. So, it just tells me one thing. He's a narcissist. He needs that. The way he behaves on this morning with other people and other presenters, it was the behaviour of a narcissist. You know, you'll hear more stories and more stories. They've probably all been silenced. You got to understand that when you're up there with that lad, you can't just break off. You get me? It's an iron fist up there, you know. I've explained to you how it works. You can't just break off when you feel like it. If they say get behind that man, they're going to get behind him. You understand that? And, you know, and that's just the way it is. And I'm going to emphasise the fact that I don't understand why. Well, I do, like, you know, but me, man, he's got enough money. You know, what's he spent all his money on? What's happening? What's going on? He's a multi-millionaire. He must have businesses and everything. Come on. He was our daytime hero. And then you got to remember where he started his business. Where he started it all. Kids' telly. Children's telly's where he started. That wee puppet. Gopher or whatever the name was. You know, we're the Generation X. We remember. You know, we remember. And I'm not saying he done anything. God knows, mate. Guys, sorry, God knows. You know. There's things people will never know. And there's things people do know and they'll never talk about. And there's things that we just will never know. You know. But you know what I mean? It's like, try and explain to me where you go through life, apparently being interested in a woman and having children and going through that thingy. Because, you know, this is what I think, my opinion. I think he's been like this since day dot. Honestly. And the whole thing with the wife and the kids was just the picture. Then he needed to do what he needed to get into celebrity. You know? And it's like a calculated thing that I've got to be careful what I say, but I'd love to just speak my mind, man. It's not fair. I'm allowed to have an opinion of what I see without being hateful. So I think, you know, let's put it like this. Men in prison, right? With women all their lives. And they go into prison and they go with men. They're called deviants, right? That's what that deviant is, right? But when he gets back out, he just goes back to women, you know. So I know all about the different things and how it all works, you know. And you don't, this is my opinion, this is what I know. You don't spend your life in a heterosexual relationship and then become homosexual at 60. It doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. I don't care what anybody says. That doesn't happen like that. That's a deviant. You got to understand this. That's a deviant. Unless he's been like that the whole time. And if he's been like that the whole time, then we need to start asking questions. We need to start looking into it. See, I mean, there's arms and legs come off this, and this is all I'm saying, because I see things that people don't see. I see the nitty-gritty. I see the bones, and I can't help it. I can't help seeing that. You know, man, I really can't help it. You know? People think that, oh, he's just like, this is an older man, and you know, because there's nothing wrong with that. I've said that in my last videos. You know, we aren't ageist. If older women can go with younger men, then older men can go with younger women. But you don't, there's a line. And 16 isn't even the line. I don't know where the line is, you know what I mean? Like I say, I just go on myself. Everybody's different, you know what I mean? Everybody's different. You know, I was a lot more, like I say, I'd done 2 sentences by the time I was 21. A 3-year sentence and a 6-year sentence. 1.5 years in the first one, 4 years in the other one. And believe you me, I had grown up very, very quick. You get me? So I'm not saying that there's anything wrong, because I don't want anybody thinking sitting there in a relationship where there's an age difference, because there's nothing wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with it. If 2 people get on and they love each other and they're together, who's to say anything? It's the ones that go together with the young ones and they just do what they want, and then they just finish, and then the young ones are left. You told me you love me, and all the rest. You know what that does to somebody's mind? What if the person, anybody that's doing this, what if that child doesn't know? It's just like curious, you know, just a child that doesn't know and wanting to experiment. I don't know how it works, you know what I mean? I knew I was attracted to girls from day one, you know. But some people may be a wee bit confused sometimes, and it just takes an older person to come along and turn them a certain way, whether it be straight or whether it be gay. But then 20 years down the line, it hits them. And then they feel wrong and dirty and all sorts, because they're confused now. They're really confused because an older person came into their life and fucked it right up. This is how serious this is. There is a victim. I'm going to keep on saying that. There is a victim here. And that victim's now got to watch that man on Channel 5, sitting on a beach in a tropical somewhere. Like, obviously he's going to go through some hardships, but we're going to see poor Phil, the real Phil. You know, the inner Phil, the deep Phil. You know, we're going to get it all. I promise you, you're going to get the tears. You're going to get some mental excuse. You're going to get some story that the agencies and the elite, this will be finely tuned. This is not like a live, unedited show, right? It might come across like that, but believe you me, okay? This is a multi-millionaire, okay? Nobody's going to put a multi-millionaire at risk. You understand what I'm saying? There's going to be so many safety features in play. You better believe it. But that's not the point. That's not the point. It doesn't matter what he goes through. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if he ends up eating fucking raw fish. I couldn't care less. You know what I mean? I know that man would do anything right now to get back into that power. You know, because the narcissist in him needs to be in front of that telly. He needs to be in front of that camera. You know? That's all I can say. You know what I mean? That's all I can say. And any other man done something like this, they would take their millions and their investments and everything else they've got, and they would just slide into the shadows, because that would be the decent thing to do when you do indecent things, you know. And like, I've got so much experience in my life of stuff like this, because, you know, I've had it from all directions. You would not believe what they did, what's happened to me. If I honestly, and I'm not. It's not about. This isn't about me. This isn't about me. This is about Phillip Schofield. This is about Phillip Schofield be given a pass. You know. What do you think? You know. What do you think? Now put what you've been forced to, what you've been thingied by that false smile with Holly Willoughby, you know, and look close, research it, do your research, just have a wee look. Don't be using Google. There's other things you can use. Do your research on what's the best ones to search, the best search engines. Because all different search engines give you all different results. Trust me on that. Okay? So find the right search engine. I'm not here to promote any search engines or anything like that. Right? I'm just giving you advice as a friend, as my followers that watch my videos every day. Have a look into it. Have a look what people around them are saying. People closest to him. And then have a wee look at the details of this case of what happened. Have a wee look why he's been kicked out of one channel. And then you tell me if this is right, if this sits right with you, you know, as a father, a mother, an auntie, an uncle, cousin, a niece, whatever, you know. Imagine it was your loved ones that went through this with this man. You know the biggest problem we've got with the celebrities that do this in the past? Because they're so big, people are scared to come forward because nobody will believe them. A young working class person in anywhere that he could have met anywhere, and anywhere in his journeys, do you honestly think they're going to go to the police and say, "Uh-uh, done this"? Somebody so big like that. Especially if that person's from home secure and it's already got problems with the police. And it maybe, maybe already, been in situations where they're not trusted anymore. Because this is the thing that happens. You're not trusted. When you're young and you're like that and you're lashing out, you get angry and you will tell lies because your head's all over the place. And this is why they get targeted. This is Pacific, okay? This is Pacific why they targeted these kids. And I'm talking about other things, and I'm just talking about Phillip. I'm talking about other predators, because it's so easy for them. It's easy pickings, Nobody cares if they disappear. Nobody misses. Like I say, if I had disappeared, there wouldn't have been a soul. There wouldn't have been a soul missed me. There wouldn't have been anybody. Anybody close to me when I just run away. Oh, he must be over in Scotland. He obviously likes Scotland, Oh, he's went and done himself in a secluded spot. You know him. It'll be the way it is. That's the way it is with these forgotten souls going through care. I was very lucky. Very lucky because I know the seriousness of how bad things can get, and no matter what I've been through, I'm very, very lucky. But this is why I'm emotionally involved, guys. If you're new to this channel and you're just seeing this and you're thinking, "Whoa, what's this about?" I'm emotionally involved. Of course I am. I got £40,000 from the government for a broken childhood, totally demolished. I was a word of court. It was the government were meant to look after me just because I lost my mum when I was 8 and I didn't have anybody else. And it was just atrocity after atrocity after atrocity. Instead of, they were always finding ways to put me into places where I shouldn't be. Because they couldn't understand why I was so angry all the time. Or, stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it just beat it out of me. It forced it all out of me. I sort of succumbed to it and accepted it, And then when I do say, what happened to me and everything, it's like, they don't care. They don't look into it. Here's 40 grand. Sign up at a paper so you can't do anything else about it. And that's our government. That's how much a child's life is worth. And from that day my mother died, I never left an institution until I was 25. 24, 25. And that's no word of lie. Maybe a week out here, a month out there, on the run. Staying at my mates' houses. My mates' mums and dads were looking after me. They're always hunting me down, bringing me back, put me in secure places, put me in with children that had committed crimes, and I was the only one that hadn't, Railroading me into admitting things that that I was a victim of, and just to fucking cause me trouble and hassle. You don't know the lengths they went, and I've got the receipts, I've got the proof, It's ridiculous what's going on with our children, and it's still going on now. And this just because I know this boy isn't a working class boy, He's not from the streets, But it doesn't matter because a child's a child. I don't just hear advocating for historical child abuse against working class kids and kids in children's homes. It's any child, no matter what colour, No matter what religion, it doesn't make a difference. There's no, see, when you say there's no borders, there's no borders when it comes to children, you know, when it comes to this. But the problem is nobody can talk about it, nobody can get it out like this because they shut you down. You know, once I get so big, they'll just, boom, I'll be gone. You'll not know who I am. Unless you go to X, Freedom Dad 73 on X. You'll always get me here and I'll always pop up. And I've got enough people around me now, big platforms, that'll always tell you where I'm going to be. Cat and mouse if it needs to be, you know. Go door to door if it needs to be, you know. You don't shut me up, Luke. But I'm not happy. I'm really not happy. Phillip Schofield, really not happy. Disgusted with society, the elites. Disgusted with our government. Disgusted with the Channel 4, Channel 5. Channel 4's just bad, aren't they? But, you know what to do, guys. I don't need to tell you what to do. You know exactly what to do. Because the only way this guy's going to make any money from this is if people watch it. That's all I'm going to say. People watch it. Remember, you're going to be able to see it. Somebody will record it. It'll be thingied about. You don't need to watch it from Channel 5. You really don't. You know? Do that. Just be proud of who you are. That's all you need to do, then take a stand, you know. Like I say to people, you don't need to go out in the streets. The internet, sure, like, love. Focus on people who are doing work like this and support them. Not financially, never financially. Just with comments of, well done, keep it up, you're doing the right thing. Because you don't know, it's really difficult. It's a really fine line you walk. And it's scary because these people are really dangerous and you just don't realise that. You really don't realise how dangerous these people are. And I am the thorn in their side. I'm the last thing they need popping up right now. Believe you me. So guys and dolls, followers, just a bit more elaboration on the video I put down because I was so angry, honestly. So angry, honest. I had to go out and listen, I'm all good. So a bit of elaboration about exactly what I know, to bring it to you, to let you know, to understand why I am so angry. Thank you so much for getting the end of one of my videos once again. Honestly, so much love to you guys. And God bless you all.